Hey guys, so I need you to lend me your ear for a moment. There's a lot going on in this world, and I feel like that if I don't say anything, then I'm just, as much as part of the problem with keeping silent. I know we're not fighting with people. We not helping nobody who made the decisions that they wanted to make. However, there are some things that we, as a people, need to do in order to be able to continue to grow and to thrive in this lifetime. And I just wrote down some stuff, and I'm just going to read it to you guys because I really want to share this. It was on my heart, and I want to share it with you because I feel like we're stronger together. And if we don't help each other now, then I'm sorry, I just had some lunch. If we don't help each other now, then we're actually hurting each other. So what our people need to start doing now is, in order to be able to stay safe and stay self-sufficient, because we can't afford to be unprepared. So I just compiled a little list of things that we need to do, and I broke it down into some categories, and I'm going to actually post it in the comment section so that you'll be able to just to read it and go in a little bit more detail with your family and your friends. Make sure you share it with your kids. So we need to secure our finances and our assets. We need to start saving cash, keep an emergency fund at home in case the banks limit our access to accounts. We need to diversify our income. Relying on your job or government assistance is very risky, so consider a side hustle like digital products or a service-based business, something where you can do a service and somebody pays you for that service that you've done. Get out of debt. Start focusing on your credit report, looking at it. Pay off high interest debt, especially credit cards. Those hurt you a lot. Learn basic investing. There's gold, silver, and my favorite is land. Is a long-term investment, long-term asset, and it's better than just relying on cash. Buy life insurance. Ensure that your family is protected. Make sure that you got some kind of life insurance policy, not just for you, your spouse, but also for your kids as well, because stuff does happen. Anything can happen at any time. You want to make sure that you have life insurance, and also just check your credit report, fix any errors, raise your score, secure low interest loans so that before the rate increases, interest rate changes and things like that. Protect yourself and your family. Know your rights. Research self-defense laws in your state. Get trained in self-defense. So find somewhere where you can take classes, whether it's boxing, firearms, or home defense. Keep important documents ready. Birth certificates, IDs, social security cards, and legal paperwork should be in a fireproof safe. So make sure you get yourself a fireproof safe or scan it so that it's secure online. I have mine scanned secure online, and I also have my stuff in a fireproof safe in case anything happens. Set up emergency contacts so you know exactly who you need to call and when in case of a crisis. Stay off the grid when necessary. Be mindful of what personal information you share online. Don't just be all willy-nilly sharing your information out there, because people can take it and steal it and steal your identity, and you don't want any of that to happen. Grow your own food and build self-sufficiency. Even if you live in an apartment or in a small place, you can grow your own food. We have lettuce grown, we grow tomatoes, we grow corn, we grow all of that stuff right. You start that stuff right in your house, and you can start it now and then plant it sometime in April. Check your zone, see what your zones are so you can know exactly when you need to start planting foods outdoors in your area. But you can start in like pots and stuff inside your house and your little windowsills in your kitchen. Grow in containers. Like I said, use pots. I got ahead of myself. Start with a windowsill garden. That's very important. Use hanging plants in bags. And if you have a patio, a little porch or something, use that. You can have raised bed gardens. You can grow perennials, and you can harvest rainwater. Collect rainwater in barrels for plants so that you can water your plants with rainwater. If you have larger land or larger yards, you can grow staple crops like corn, beans, sweet potatoes, and squash to keep you full. You can raise chickens or quail. You can do the barter system. I got some cabbage, and you got some eggs. Let's exchange. Make sure that you're keeping yourself aware of who your neighbors are and what you guys have so that you can build together. Build a greenhouse. Learn to preserve food. Canning, dehydrating, freezing excess harvest, preventing waste. Bonus, foraging. Learn what edible plants grow naturally in your area. I'm going to find somebody online that I'll be able to share. If you know somebody, tag them in the comments so that we can know what foods we are able to eat that we find out foraging, like dandelion greens, wild onions, and mushrooms. Build a community and support each other. I mentioned that a little bit. Form small networks. Buy from Black-owned farmers and businesses. Make sure that they're local. Keep the money circulating in your community. Teach and train others, which is what I'm doing now. Hold small gatherings to share knowledge. Stay spiritually grounded. Learn Lean on faith, prayer, and community, right? You want to prepare for political change. You want to make sure that you're getting out and voting. You want to be ready when more restrictions are placed upon us. You want to watch who you bank with. Some financial institutions may become less favorable to marginalized communities. Consider using credit unions or black-owned banks. There are black-owned banks out there. I'll make sure I drop those in the comment section as well. You want to stay informed, and you do not want to panic. Know what's happening, but don't let fear paralyze you. Take action instead. That is my main reason for coming on here today and spending this hopefully 6 minutes with y'all. My final word is we can't afford to wait. Start now, start small, but start. The more independent we become, the harder it will be for outside forces to control our communities. Where do you want to begin? I can help you with it. I can help you with guides, emergency preparation lists, financial action plans, organizing community meetups, and things like that nature. Let's move with urgency, wisdom, and urgency, and we will not get caught unprepared. I do not want us to get caught unprepared. I want us to be able to have what we need to survive and to sustain and to make sure that these kids are okay, because they're counting on us to help them get to the next level, to help them stay alive and to help them stay safe. And that is our main mission and our main responsibility, because they are our future, and we have to make sure that we keep them in a space and a place where they can still continue to thrive and to grow. So we put ourselves on the forefront, and we keep them in the back, and we train them, and we prepare them so that they know exactly what to do when and if we are no longer here. Stay safe, stay vigilant, stay prayed up. We got this.